Number 5.
Today's hike is 9.5 kilometers, 300 meters elevation, and AllTrails says that it's terribly marked and really hard to find. So
You told me it was 2 kilometers.
that's a lie. I did not. You gonna go down into the water? We're like 2 minutes in and it's already so beautiful. Today we are filming content for 3 different brands. I'm wearing an Alder Apparel shirt. They're a t-shirt company that makes like bamboo and hemp shirts, and I've done tons of partnerships with them. I really like their stuff. So we're getting a couple little video clips for them today. We're also doing these pants. These are gifted from Alder Apparel. We just took some pictures. I also have a discount code for Alder Apparel. It's women's outdoor hiking apparel. But yeah, I have a discount code for Alder Apparel. You can get 15% off any of their hiking gear. I'll put it in the description below, but I'll also put it here. I'm also wearing some gifted hiking socks from a brand called My Comfy Apparel. They're made out of alpaca wool. They gifted them to me and they said they're like 30% warmer hiking socks. And I mean, my feet are toasty. They were just gifted, so I don't have to post about them, but I might grab a photo or 2 at the top. But like socks are kind of weird. Well, unless we were on a backpacking trip and then I was just in a tent, then it wouldn't be weird to like just be wearing socks in the tent in your sleeping bag or something, but I guess it's maybe...
You should just hike in your socks.
These socks are so warm, I don't even need shoes. That's so beautiful. Technically, I'm not really sure if this is hike number 5, 6, 7, or 8. Because on our road trip, we did 3 small hikes, but they were all like under 2 kilometers. And so I wasn't sure if I wanted to count them, but I kind of feel like cumulatively they could count as 1, which would make this hike number 6. But if I counted them individually, that would make this hike number 8. But if I don't count them at all, that would make this hike number 5. So it's only February and I'm already confused. It was raining when we left the house, but now it's beautiful and sunny and green and warm, honestly. Almost there, honey.
Yeah, we've gone 8 kilometers.
Yep. We're officially on the trail up to the lookout instead of around the lake now. And there's all these mossy trees. It's so beautiful. Maybe this is what they meant by poorly marked. There's a trail here, trail up there, trail down there, trail down there. Let's go to the sign. Found a second lake. Look, this isn't actually the way we go. That's the way we go. But look at this. Wow, what a beautiful day. We didn't even plan on going hiking today. Traffic only. A lot of these trails in here are actually mountain bike trails, and personally I hate hiking on mountain bike trails because it's really awkward when you're in their way. Okay, if I had known there were this many trails back here, I probably would hike back here a lot more often. I thought there was just the main loop around the main lake, which is always really, really busy. Now it's all foggy as we're getting up higher. So we are currently lost. The map tried to take us to a rifle range, and so we thought that probably wasn't a good idea to hike in there. And so we took a trail next to it that looked like it would go parallel with it, or looked like at least some of the people who have done this hike before have taken that, because it's probably not uncommon for people to not want to go through live rifle ranges. But we've done a lot of switchbacks and we're already at like almost 5 kilometers, which should mean we should be at the halfway point, and we are definitely not at the halfway point on this hike, so stay tuned. We are back on the trail.
After bushwhacking in between 2 trails.
And going on the wrong trail. Well, there are bike trails in here, so there are tons of them, and they just go like this and around and back and forth and up and down like crazy, and we're like, we've gone in so many circles. And so we were like, well, I think we're just gonna have to bushwhack across to get on the proper trail. Otherwise, we're gonna be hiking until midnight. I'm very curious to see how many kilometers that added though, because we did so many ridiculous switchbacks. So at the end, this is supposed to be 9.5, but we'll see how many we've actually done. First little glimpse of a view. We are, I'd say 8 kilometers in, and we're still not at the actual lookout, so I think it's gonna be around 12, maybe 14 kilometers total. I tend to get people lost on hikes a lot. I feel like I have a good sense of direction, but it's the AllTrails maps that always lead me astray, because I'll be like, oh, the AllTrails map says this, even though the actual signs on the trail say this. Well, we should follow AllTrails, and AllTrails is never right. We did it! 8 kilometers later when it should have been 4.5. Whoa, this is actually sick. I didn't know it was a view over the city. The sun is so nice and warm. We're gonna grab a couple videos for this t-shirt company and then be on our way because it's already like 2 p.m. This view is sick and I'd love to do this hike again and like bring friends here, but I would probably get lost again. I was so mad when we were lost. I was like, I'm ready to turn around. But I'm glad we didn't because the view is extremely rewarding. It's funny, there was a mountain biker up here when we first got to the ridge and he was like, oh, you made it, because he passed us way at the bottom when we were like frantically checking our maps because there was a big fence in the way of the trail and we had no idea where we were going. And plus we probably took a really long time because we were hiking on bike trails. And so, yeah, that was funny, kind of embarrassing. And yes, I changed shirts. Videos of the shirt, done. Photos of the pants, done. Photos of the socks, not happening. I'm way too tired. So, this is beautiful. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. Come be in one. There's even a little fire pit up here. What a cute spot. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because. Is that
what it says?
Because of the wonderful things he does.
Because.
I think so.
Because.
Wait, is it actually it, or is that just what I think it is? Because like, it's kind of lame. What would you rate this hike on a scale of 1 to 10?
I got a mouthful of beef jerky.
Okay, terrible timing.
So 10.
I would rate it, as far as route finding, I give it a -3.
Ooh, this is pretty.
As far as views, I give it a 7.5.
This is the best part.
This is even better than that last spot. What? I want to have a picnic right there. But all we have is beef jerky. I don't know how many other places in the world have arbutus trees like this, but on Vancouver Island, all of the hikes on the south, like mid to south island, look the same because they're just covered in moss and arbutus trees. Not that that's ugly, like it's beautiful, but it's so interesting because you go on the North Island, pretty much anywhere north of where we live, or like an hour north of us, there are no arbutus trees to be found. So I don't know how they're thriving in the southern island where it's like potentially 1 degree warmer at all times or something, but it's really interesting. We were initially not planning a hike today. Luke was supposed to go snowboarding with a friend up the mountain, but because we've had such a horrible year for snow, it was closed due to bad conditions. And so we decided to go hiking. Tomorrow we are going to Chinese New Year with some friends. We might try and squeeze in a hike while we're over there. And I also have a hike planned on Sunday. So I hope that this one won't make me too sore, but I'm meeting up with, I think, 10 girls from Instagram on Sunday, and we're all going hiking together, so I'm really excited for that. There was another closed trail, and it was the one we were supposed to take. So we're on bike trails again, trying to find a loop around. Is this closed too? This was probably just closed because there are some fallen things as far as mountain bikers. It shouldn't be closed for foot traffic.
This looks sick.
This does look really nice. Not that we mountain bike. We don't even own bikes. It looks very slippery. Hike number 5, complete. Did over 11 kilometers total, which was not the plan, but now we're extra hungry to go home and eat dinner. And we forgot to bring swim stuff again. Luke wants to go for a dip, but I'm honestly not that warm. So beautiful and moody. Thanks for watching.